Hello, my name is Chris Cease, and today I will be talking about China's culture, religion, and family life. During this presentation, I will be talking about the importance of the culture, religion, and family life, and how it will have a positive impact in our business relations with the Chinese. To be able to expand a business, I think it's important that we understand the history a little bit about the country. China is one of four ancient civilizations, and its first written record first appeared in the Qing dynasty just over 3,000 years ago. Since the beginning of China's colonization, the Chinese have always been more advanced than any other civilization, whether in lifestyle or in technology. There are three main aspects to China's culture. It's going to be language, gender roles, and arts and humanities. There are two main languages that are present in China, which is Mandarin and Cantonese. Mandarin, also known as the Han language, is the most favored among government, media, and school usage. Although these two languages are the most dominant in China, since China is a very big country, there are hundreds of other languages that are spoken in China. Throughout the history of China, there has always been a separation of gender roles. Historically, women hold a subordinate role to that of the men. Throughout history, they've always been known as possessions of men, first to their husbands and then to their fathers. Arts and humanities are at the heart of the Chinese culture. Together, they help build the China culture in the early stages of the colonizations. The Chinese people, even in the populated cities, stick to their roots and hold on to the ancient cultures of their country. In China, there are three major religions: Taoism, Buddhism, and Confucianism. Taoism is also known as Taoism, is a major religion in China and has been since the Zhou dynasty, when the first form of religion really emerged. This religion belief focuses on the need to live in harmony with Tao, who is the source of all living. Taoism is not so much a god, but a representation of life or a code of behavior that believers usually tend to follow. Buddhism as well has been around for about 2,000 years and ever since has been coexisted with Taoism. Confucianism is not so much a religion but more of a philosophy and a ritual as well. Confucianism usually stands more along with moral values and interpreting them into our lifestyle. On our slide here we have a pie chart that represents three major religions. They are divided into Taoism, Buddhism, and Confucianism. Taoism usually stands, even with Taoism, 40% of China is atheist and 11% of the population are other forms of religion. The families are also formed usually around religion. They usually tend to have a religion be the center of the families. Many of the family values are actually based on Confucianism because Confucianism usually strives to hold values as well. These values usually include duty, sincerity, loyalty, and honor. These values are that they teach morality, justice, and social harmony in order to maintain a stable family relations. Having such morals in the home allow the families to live in peace with one another, which allows the family to be able to have a strong relationship throughout generations. And the family as well, they usually worship their ancestors, which means that they have a hierarchical dominance. Usually the oldest person in the family holds the most reverence and is the most important. Families in China hold true to the ancestor traditions, whether in their occupation or in religion. As we understand a little bit more about the Chinese culture, there are three main issues that we have. With the main languages in China being Cantonese and Mandarin, it would make it almost nearly impossible for us to be able to have business communications with them. I think it's important that we are able to hire locals in China who are able to teach our employees and be able to help translate to be able to do work as well. With the religion being a little bit different than in America, I think it's important that we really understand a little bit more about the person's beliefs and their culture and how that religion affects their culture. And as we are able to understand it, we're able to have a little bit more respect for those people and be able to accept it into our lives. The families also as well stands as a strong symbol in the Chinese culture. And this value is often reflected in business as well, and as we are able to recognize it and respect it and its values, we'll be able to have a better relationship. China is an amazing country, and I believe that is a perfect fit for our company. As we continue to make the adjustments to a different culture, I believe that we will have a positive effect on China and also through the world.